Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa sallallahu sallam wa barak ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Question says, هل هناك فضيلة أو هل هناك أفضلية لصيام ست من شوال وهل تصام متفرقة أو متوالية? Question says, is there something special? Is there a reward or virtue in fasting 6 days of the month of Shawwal? And should the days be split up or should they be fast back to back continuously? Al-Jawab, the answer says, نعم هناك أفضلية لصيام 6 أيام من شهر شوال كما جاء في حديث رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من صام رمضان ثم أتبعه ب6 من شوال كان كصيام الدهر رواه مسلم في كتاب الصيام بشرح النووي يعني صيام سنة كاملة. The answer says yes, there is a virtue in fasting 6 days of Shawwal. That's something which is meritorious, it is virtuous. And it is proven in the hadith of the Messenger of Allah ﷺ, the hadith which is translated to mean, whoever fasts the month of Ramadan and follows it up with 6 extra days of Shawwal, it will be as if he has fasted the entire dahr. Literal translation, time, all of time. It will be as if he made an internal fast. That's not necessarily what it means, but that's the literal translation, ad-dahr, time. And this hadith is collected by Imam Muslim. It can be found in the book of Siyam and Sahih Muslim. The Mufti, he says, this means as if he fasted an entire year. That's what's meant by dahr, an entire sana kamila, an entire year. وينبغي أن يتنبه الإنسان إلى أن هذه الفضيلة لا تتحقق إلا إذا انتهى رمضان كله. But there's something that we have to pay attention to, and that is you can't get this virtue, you can't get this reward, you can't get this superior act or practice unless all of Ramadan is done, all of Ramadan is finished, unless you've successfully completed the entire month of Ramadan. ولهذا إذا كان على الإنسان قضاء من رمضان صامه أولا ثم صام 6 من شوال. If you have days that you've missed in Ramadan, then those are the first days that you should make up. Those are the things that you should make up, and that's the debt that you should pay back first before you do anything from Shawwal. وإن صام الأيام 6 من شوال ولم يقض ما عليه من رمضان فلا يحصل هذا الثواب سواء قلنا بصحة صوم التطوع قبل القضاء أم لم نقل وذلك لأن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال من صام رمضان ثم أتبعه والذي عليه قضاء من رمضان يقال صام بعض رمضان ولا يقال صام رمضان. The Shaykh he then says rahimahullah ta'ala, so if a person were to fast all 6 days of Shawwal, he has days that he missed from Ramadan, but he still does the 6 of Shawwal, then he would not get the reward, period. Regardless whether we say it's permissible or impermissible to put voluntary fasts before obligatory fasts. I.e., the Shaykh is saying that there's an issue, a mas'ala, okay, a mas'ala fiqhiyya, which is it permissible for a person to make voluntary worship before he has fulfilled or paid back or made up missed obligatory worship? That's an issue that has nothing to do with this issue, but it's applicable here. That issue is separate. Can a person make extra raka'at in the prayers that he has missed in the past? The dhuhr, asr, he missed a week ago or a year ago. Can he make nafil prayers right now? Or we say no, pay back the obligatory salah and then make the nafil prayers. He says, so regardless whether we hold the view of A or B, whether you can make the optional fast before the obligatory fast or not, in this instance, he does not get the reward. Okay? And that is because the Messenger of Allah ﷺ says, Man sama Ramadana, he who fasts Ramadan. And the one who's missed days from Ramadan, he didn't fast the entire month of Ramadan. He did not fast the entire month of Ramadan. Now, stopping the translation, this is the reasoning of the Shaykh, the Mufti here, rahimahullah ta'ala. And as a translator's note, one may possibly say that oftentimes something, or you can say that someone did something even though they have a few small pieces that are left out and missing. such as some narrations that state that the Messenger of Allah went fast Sha'ban, and other narrations state that he fasted most of it and not all of it. He didn't fast all of Sha'ban, but he fasted the majority of it, in which they said Sha'ban. So a person may have an overwhelming amount of characteristics and have a few small characteristics, the minority, and then we'll give him the dominant type of characteristics. So that's an issue in itself, all right? However, the Mufti, the Shaykh Rahimahullah Ta'ala, here, his view is that if you miss a day, 2 days, 3 days, then it isn't said that you fasted the month of Ramadan, period. And another view, another person, they may say that if a person fasted 26 days, or 25 days, or 23 days, that's the overwhelming majority of Ramadan, and it is said taghliban, and he fasted most of it, predominantly. Inshallah. Back to the translation. The fatwa says, ويجوز أن تكون متفرقة أو متتابعة لكن التتابع أفضل لما فيه من المبادرة إلى الخير وعدم الوقوع في التسويف الذي قد يؤدي إلى عدم الصيام. He says, and it's permissible to fast up to 6 days back to back, or you can split them up. Either or, it doesn't matter. But it's best to do them back to back. And that is because it is a manifestation of one rushing towards the ibadah and implementing the ibadah and not falling into procrastination and being a victim of I'm going to do it, which could possibly lead to someone not doing it at all. This fatwa was given by Sheikh Muhammad bin Salih al-Uthaymeen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy upon his soul. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best.